sports coverage of the NFL has us in a very rainy Kansas City, Missouri at venerable Arrowhead Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown.
Harrison Butker on for the point.
So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the 1st down.
1st down, Panthers.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
23 yards. And the Panthers,
they'll look to throw now on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
1st down, Carolina.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
At their own 12.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And going deep for Hill. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. To throw, it's Mahomes. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. read the pressure, and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes looking for the end zone. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Second and 6. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
17 yards. First down, Panthers.
McCaffrey. Some tough running, but it only gets him to the 45.
McCaffrey on the carry.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. Trying to get to the outside. This is McCaffrey. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down, Carolina.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
It's second down and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, second and 10. And now a pass dumped off to his running back. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's third and 10.
Christian McCaffrey.
And the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he'll crossover out of bounds right at the 25. So that one will be accepted. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 38. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Nick Chubb, the ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppy. And this is going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they're able to bring him down at the 20.
To DJ Moore.
Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Complete to Christian McCaffrey. A 6-yard pickup.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he's certainly
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention, but sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So they decline it, and they choose to not give him that down back.
And I think that's the key to everything there. They didn't give up any yardage even on the completed pass. Don't give him an extra down in order to try and pick up a first.
And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw again. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
13 yards.
13 yards, 1st down, Panthers. They'll look to throw again. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Christian McCaffrey.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Open man is Samuel, complete. 20. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
To Curtis Samuel.
For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
And he is out of bounds here. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know, they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
And goal at the 15-yard.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete.
3rd down and goal.
3rd and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Thompson.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
He is going to find Hill here. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Come on, QB, come on. Hey, 57, 57.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's fourth down.
In the end zone.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
The ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second down.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
A gain of 14. And
they'll run with McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of...
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's had himself a game.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Sheds off the tackle, and he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. McCaffrey on the toss right. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a 1st down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the 1st down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
By rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They go play fake. Mahomes rolling to his right. And going deep for Hill. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 30. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Now he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Panthers 7. Harrison Butker.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
19 Tiger. Mike's 40. I'm coming after you.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brings up 2nd and
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
43.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 23 yards, the final tally.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
56, the mark, boys. 56. Check 56. You got nothing today. You got nothing. All right, let's go. 56. Know your job.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Third quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. From 13 yards out. And thanks to the interception, the Chiefs offense cashes in with 6.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Chiefs 42. Panthers 7.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's...
And now here is another interception. Picked off with great anticipation. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. Now here's Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. And the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. And at this point, after that return for a touchdown, I guess the only thing is you're asking what else could go wrong.
Not only that, I think that between the two of us, we thought this was over before. I believe now it's really over.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Pat O'Donnell set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. Chubb with a first down carry as he'll get about 3 out of it. Make it 2nd and 7 coming up. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
It's a pickup of 3.
Now Mahomes.
2nd and 7.
Steps away to his left. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced them to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
It's 4th down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, no, switch the mic right here. We go Mike forward, Mike forward. You gonna see me in your 19 light. You gonna see me in your...
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll give it to Chubb, and he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And this offense is running away with this one.
Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Hey, tight. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 50.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire...
In trouble, and he's taken down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the end.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Dante Jackson picks it. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Panthers.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's McCaffrey. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How've they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
First down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Carolina.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Panthers.
Back to throw now on first down. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. 2nd and 13. Eluding the pressure right. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did early.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but it'll be second down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Jeff Okudah.
Today's final score.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Chiefs, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to